We're going to go to some more of your comments. Igal is joining us on the air right now to have his say. And he must be absolutely pleased as punch here. But Igal, we'll intro you and we'll play your video again. We're going to play Igal's video because he needs his flowers tonight.
Say, what are your thoughts, though, about Eze and the whole Tottenham situation? Because it seems like he's agreed to join Tottenham.
I'm waiting. I'm sitting back. I don't think he's a Tottenham player by the end of the window.
You think he goes to Tottenham, or you think he comes to Arsenal?
I think Tottenham pay for his hotel to come to the Emirates.
I told you that would be cold if it happens. That is cold. Yo, I'm sorry, King. I'm sorry. I'll never doubt you again.
Listen, I always said an academy boy since 8 years old, and he cried when he left when he left that team. He always wanted to play for Arsenal. If it was between Spurs and Arsenal, it was always coming to Arsenal. Now he still has one more game to play for Crystal Palace, then he's going to be an Arsenal boy, and he's going to be coming back to his home. He's coming home, and I'm very excited. This is the best transfer window I've seen since we've moved to the Emirates. We are about to sign a 7th player this window. We've made the 3 difference maker signings that I've been asking for. We signed a striker in Gyökeres, we signed Zubamendi as the midfielder, and now we signed the connector, the maverick, the person who can unlock keys in the final third, the person who we needed versus those teams that play those low blocks. When the game is tight and you need somebody to just pass the ball to see what they can do, Eberechi as they can be that guy. People saying, is he going to be a left winger? Is he going to be an 8? Is he going to be a 10? Let the manager figure that out. At this moment in time, I'm just happy we're getting somebody, a difference maker that comes into this team that adds the technical quality that we needed on that left-hand side that has been a problem for the last 2.5 years. We speak about Martinelli, Trossard, everybody else, but Eze brings everything we've been missing from that left-hand side. And in those games versus Real Madrid, versus Fulham, versus West Ham, versus whoever, when you need another difference maker, we now have that, and everybody is on notice. You guys were saying Arsenal squad is short. You're always coming short. Arsenal fans were saying Andrea Berta, I'm sorry, Edu. We were seeing sorry Edu tweets the other day. We're seeing people crying, saying, I don't want Saka or Saliba to sign new contracts. Shut your mouths, all you guys. Have some respect for yourself, because at the end of the day, the window was never over. We were going to get stuff done, and you guys ran your mouth way too early. You guys were saying, oh, did Andrea Berta was cooking, you said. The window's over. You're not signing another winger. Trossard signed a new deal. Well, Trossard signed that new deal. We're going to get Eze. And if we sell Martinelli, you better be scared. You better be scared. We might not be done.
Well, yeah, there is reports tonight, just for anyone's not aware, of Martinelli potentially now going to Saudi, which again I feel a bit freaked out. It's literally what I said on Straight Facts earlier: sell him to Saudi and use that money if you need to. Go and get it done. And look, I was just looking at the signings here as well. You look at this. I pulled up a Sammy McBell tweet earlier, and it wasn't a dig at Sammy McBell. I was talking more about the club not delivering it. Sammy McBell said back in February that there is a belief coming out of Arsenal that this could be an unprecedented summer. But let's just read that. Martin Zubamendi, 60 million. We're going to go with the base fees here, 60 million. Madueke, 48 million. Christian Norgard, I still think on a pound for pound level could be one of the signings of the summer, 9 million. Kepa, 3 million. Mosquera, 19 million. Gyökeres, 55 million. Eze coming in at 50, I think 60 million base is what is going to be paid for him. I mean, that is most people. This is what's interesting as well, and this is why I do agree with Igal when he says this, because I was not only was I on them, I hosted all the match reactions for Manchester United this last year, and the amount of time Brandon is a standout. He's like, Terry, we need 7 players in the summer. We need 7 players in the summer, and we need cover on the wings. We need a new holding midfielder. We need a cover in the middle. We need a outright number 9. We need backup at centre back. They did all the things. We need a backup goalkeeper. You may not agree with all the profiles or all the players, because that would be impossible to make every fan agree with every signing ever. I don't think that's sort of like plausible or doable. But that is, for me, when you look at Eze, Gyökeres, Zubamendi, and then I throw Norgard. Those 4 for what they are and their squad status are absolutely amazing. It is without beyond shadow of a doubt, it is a phenomenal summer for Arsenal. Now, it could even get better. It could even get better if you do get rid of Martinelli and then you go out, and it may not be Rodrigo, but it could be a Malik Fofana. It could be a Lookman. I think both of those guys improve you as well. It may not be the Rodrigo, but I still think there is room to improve that left-hand side as well. And then it's all over to Arteta. What can you do? What can you get delivered? Can you get Arsenal over the line?
Arsenal currently, as constructed, in my opinion, with Eze, have the best squad in the league. And I do believe with the best squad in the league, you should be delivering the title. So don't worry about that. If we go and get Eze, and Liverpool haven't gotten Isaac yet, Man City's still figuring it out, we now move to favorites, and I'm putting the pressure on us. I don't want to hide away from it. Put the pressure on us.
Well, Staffy, I think tonight of all nights, we can't be here challenging. This man literally said that Spurs are a parking spot for Eze to come to the club. So I'm not challenging that one tonight. And by the way, I think it's right that, what? Sorry, Staffy, you're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. I said, this man said pay for his hotel. And then he actually also asked, hey, I'm going to send him an Uber, but it's on your expense. And he's coming tonight. And he got it. Bro, this is the biggest aura farming I've ever seen in my life. Igal, your aura went up plus 1,000, bro. I'm not going to lie, bro. I can't slander Igal for like the next, whole month maybe. Hey, you're clear in my books, Igal.
Hey, the vibes are gonna get even better when he gets announced on the weekend. I'll leave you guys be. Terry, love, everyone. Have a good night, guys.
Cheers, mate. You take care of your. So let me put that back up on the screen,
guys. It's no longer Igal. It's E-Goat. He's the goat, guys. It's over. Khalas wallahi. It's finished.
Listen, he has to. Do you know what I'll say about Igal? I've seen a few clips in the last couple of weeks surface where people have, because he's American, they've slagged off what he said, just generally ripping into his opinion, always trying to catch him out. And for me, I'm kind of, I'm glad that's why I wanted to give. Me and Igal have had our moments online where we've dug into each other, but I think as people can tell by the people I have on my channel, your nationality, where you're from, etc., has never been something I.
So you're telling me the Canadian got it right? Wow, interesting.
Beyond got it right. I just at the end of the day, I don't even care if he guessed. He got it right. At the end of the day, he got it right, because if it went the other way, right, because we all thought it was going the other way,
they'd shit on him.
The people that would be shitting on him are not going to give him his flowers now. We're not going to do that on the terrace. There's no doubt about it whatsoever. So yeah, listen, it just shows Canadians know more about Americans than football, innit? Do you know what I mean? So it's
except for Canadian Cam, he's the only one who's not getting no credit in my books. He knows that.
I love Cam, man. Cam's great. Let's go to some of these comments that have come in here. Igal, keep your powder dry. Martinelli out. Rodrigo in. Eze, here we go. Isn't enough. I need him inside me.
Wow. Oh my God. Hold on, where's my soundboard when I need it, bro? I mean, you know what? I can't even play it, bro. I don't want to get us canceled, bro. But
oh wow,
it's crazy, bro.
Why are you gay?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? This here says Terry. Now Arteta is cooking. Get me Rodrigo. Look, I'm just gonna say this. I don't know if you're gonna get Rodrigo.
I don't think so.
I don't think you're gonna get Rodrigo personally. I think if you do get a left-sided winger, I think it will be more a Malik Fofana, a Lookman, somebody of that ilk. I mean, look, if you really look, Man United started a butterfly effect 2 weeks ago when we got Seshko. We've seen that what happened last night. What you could do, Arsenal, because if there is the need for Newcastle to sell anybody, and they're not going to say it publicly, maybe try Anthony Gordon, right? Just to make sure Isak stays at Newcastle. I don't think that'll happen either, by the way, but I'm just throwing it out there as a little bit of food for thought. Any ideas on what's wrong with King Kai's knee? There's a lot of mooted reports that it's ACL. I don't think it's short term. Let's look at it this way. If it's like a month, then I don't believe the reports that Arsenal only went in for Eze because of an injury. Because I don't think a club would be, we're fine, have a player out for a month and go, we need to go and sign a player of Eze's level. If he's out for a long period, it suggests he's out for a long time. It suggests it's going to be a 6 to 9 monther minimum if it's
they're saying it's the Ugarte tackle. from last game. Not even joking, because he did crunch his knee. I don't know if that was that or not.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see. I mean, look, at the end of the day, football's like I'm never gonna celebrate someone getting injured. I'm equally not gonna. That wasn't. If it was like a lunge off the ground, took someone out, then yeah. I mean, it was an innocuous challenge. That happens about 10 times a day on a pitch, so I'm not gonna blame him per se. Igal, go get Igal back. I need the lottery numbers, is what Sharim, long time no see, bro. I hope you're well, man. I hope you're good. Imagine we now get Rodrigo. I mean, look, if you did get Rodrigo, the pressure would mount, but the excitement in the short term would be massive, absolutely massive. Clown Spurs +Eze. Wow, couldn't be happier. I'm going to bring Ches in a minute.